Welcome to Entertainment Extra with yours truly, Joe Crawford, here on RemixTV.com. Already we have a handful of shows. Show number 5. And 5 can be a lucky number for you, because if you invite as many friends as you can per month, invite them to RemixTV.com. We throw your name in a draw and you could win $500. Show number 5 and you could win $500. Invite all your friends to RemixTV.com, because we can double 5, make it 10, and at the last month of the contest, you can win $10,000. Oh, I'm so excited. I don't know when that last month will be, but when it will be, we're going to have one big happy winner. But let's make you a happy winner with $500. Hey, I can use an extra $500. I bet so can you. Now, later on in the show, we have how you can achieve your dreams and what you need to be a good leader. Kamran Akbarzadeh will be joining us here on the show in just a little bit. Now, I know this can be watched anytime, but we got to talk about it. Last night, the Giants won the Super Bowl. If you haven't watched it, and you probably have, and by now you know, the Giants won the Super Bowl, and security was tight at the Super Bowl. Everybody was checked as they entered the stadium. It only took 2 hours just to pat down the cheerleaders. Now, the halftime show, we had Madonna there in the stadium. A lot of people said Madonna was lip-syncing. I was Facebooking live during and tweeting. This is how I tweet and Facebook on my phone, all right? Not on the computer, I'm on my phone. And I was doing it live. You can follow us here on Facebook.com. You can follow me, Joe Crawford. Actually, just go to my website, joecrawfordlive.com, and just click on the Facebook, and that will take you to the Facebook page of this show, and also to my Facebook and Twitter and email. I want you to have your comments emailed to us. But when I was talking with you guys, we were talking about the halftime show and some commercials, which I'm going to get to at the end of the show and talk about what you thought of the Super Bowl. But Madonna, how much was she paid for performing at the Super Bowl? Believe it or not, this is true. She did it for free. All she wanted was a publicity. But they let her shower with the players. There's a rumor next year the NFL will hire Lady Gaga for the Super Bowl, and I bet you her costume may be just a football, and they're very easy for her to do. And some hotels in Indianapolis were charging $5,000 a night during Super Bowl week. And to be fair, that price did include a pair of binoculars to take to the game, just in case Madonna had a wardrobe malfunction. She didn't have a wardrobe malfunction, but she nearly tripped and fell there, and she did a weird recovery during her halftime show, and I got some of your comments on that on Facebook, and we're going to talk about that later on at the end of the show. And the commercials. My favorite commercial that I liked was, because I like the guy and he's going to be doing America's Got Talent, was with Howard Stern. That was my favorite commercial. Like I said, though, because it was Howard Stern, though, probably. The weirdest commercial I thought was the Old Spice commercial. The guy is saying that the Old Spice will just blow your mind, and then the brain pops out of his head, and then he can't talk worth anything. And yeah, I just thought that was a little too weird. And we have some of your favorite commercials. Again, follow us on Facebook. Go to my website, joecrawfordlive.com. Facebook, Twitter, email. I want it all, okay? Because that's how we interact, and we can have you on the show with your interactions through Facebook. So, we have our fact of the day. And because it was the Super Bowl last night, I have a few Super Bowl facts of the day. All right, the first Super Bowl, all right, Super Bowl I, to air a 30-second commercial, it only cost $42,000 back at Super Bowl number 1. Today's Super Bowl 46, to air a 30-second commercial, $3.5 million. Big increase there. Also, the National Chicken Council estimated that 1.25 billion chicken wings would have been eaten during this year's Super Bowl. That's a heck of a lot of chicken wings. Another weird thing, Who knew there was a National Chicken Council? Okay, now we're going to take a little break, talk with Kamran, and then I want to talk all about the Super Bowl commercials, the halftime shows, and your weigh-in fees about what you thought about the Super Bowl on RemicTV.com. So commercial. And welcome back to Entertainment Extra with yours truly, Joe Crawford. And like I said before, we went to break. Joining us right now on how you can achieve your dreams. If you thought maybe I can't achieve my dreams, we have with us Kamran Akbarzadeh, who is a motivational and aspiring author, speaker, seminar leader, and coach. And he had the vision in 2009 to inspire others to live on purpose and lead on purpose. Kamran founded the Dream Achievers Academy. Kamran, welcome to the show. How are you?
Great, thank you, Joe, and I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm doing very well, and I'm actually living out one of my dreams of being a talk show host. So, and I actually am interviewing you, which is kind of interesting because with the dream reality there. Now, first of all, what made you decide to create Dream Achievers Academy?
Actually, Joe, in the past few years, I've been, I think it was 2005 that I was challenged a lot, and then what's the point of getting PhD, and what me to this answer that I need to find my purpose in life and also my passions. So I started Dream Achievers Academy. Inspiration that I got from John C. Maxwell, the well-known author and leader, and that was the beginning, because he said that don't delay your dreams. And that was the time that I thought, okay, now what's my dream? And the answer was that I want to help others and add value to them. So I came up with the vision of adding value to people and inspire them to live and lead on purpose and achieve their dreams and vision. So that's why I started Dream Achievers Academy in 2009.
Now, is any dream too big to achieve?
No, there is really, that's just our own mind that puts the limit on us. And that's why I say there is never a big dream or never a small dream. Whatever we want, we can achieve as long as we put our mind toward it and we pay attention to it. And just the thing is that we should not really say it's too early or it's too late, because these two always limit us. The time that we say it's too early makes us to procrastinate and wait for the perfect time to come, and we delay and delay until we get to the point that we say it's too late, and that time is the time that we don't really, or we forget about our dreams that we have.
Now, you have the website, DreamAchieversAcademy.com, and so anybody in reality then, if they put their mind to it, can achieve dreams, is what Kamran Akbarzadeh is saying. Now, how can one start to pursue their dream then?
So I have a 6-step process for achieving the dreams, and those who are interested can go to my website, and then on the right side they see that there is information about a gift package where I have a video that, in the kind of video training that I share how you can achieve your dreams through this process. But the first step is just to dare to dream, meaning that to own your dream, to have the desire. When you have the desire, you get the energy and you get the motivation to start. And the start is just the first step. You say, I want to come up with my dream and achieve it. If you say, I don't have any dream, just have a dream to have a dream. Meaning that just say, I want to have a dream, and that's my dream. So some people say, I don't have any dream. We say, okay, now your dream is to have a dream.
Okay.
So that's the first step. And then the next step is just to realize the importance and urgency of it. Because when you don't realize how important for you it is to achieve your dreams, then you're not going to take the first step or second step. And then it goes on by establishing a plan, and then taking some actions, and maintaining your plan, and maintaining your focus, and finally manifestation of what you really desire in life.
And for our viewers here on RemixTV.com, we have a gift that we're going to talk about in a little bit. We don't want to say about it, but we have a gift that's offered to the viewers, correct? That you're going to be offering to viewers on Remix TV, Kamran?
Yes, so there is a link that I'm going to give you for the gift package that I have.
Okay, and we'll talk about that in just a little bit. And we are going to take a quick commercial break because also, Kamran, you came out with a book called Leadership Soup, correct?
Right.
And we're going to be talking about that as well right here on Entertainment Extra with Joe Crawford on RemixTV.com. Welcome back to Entertainment Extra with yours truly, Joe Crawford, here on RemixTV.com. We're talking with Kamran Akbarzadeh, who has his PhD, talking with us about achieving your dreams. Now, alongside with achieving your dreams, you can be a good leader as well, which I think is really strong. A strong ability to have, a characteristic to have, especially if you're a manager or a boss of some company. And Kamran wrote the book Leadership Soup. And can you tell us a little bit about what Leadership Soup is all about and why a soup?
Thank you, Joe. That's a good question. Actually, the idea for the book came after I started Dream Achievers Academy, and that was the time that I had a presentation or a speech for about 50-60 people from Alberta and Saskatchewan in Canada, and the title of the speech was Leadership Soup, where I shared my leadership philosophy, because when you are on the right track for achieving your dreams, you want to also be a lead, and you want to lead without title. And that's how I came up with this leadership philosophy that I had for the last 7-8 years by observing people. I presented that to people, and then at the end, everyone came to me and they said, "Oh, you have to write about this idea and philosophy." So that was kind of the seed for starting the book. I was inspired to write it, and I started in April 2010 and finished in April 2011. So it took me 1 year, every morning for about an hour or two, writing about what I thought would be valuable to people from all walks of life. It doesn't matter if you are a manager or executive or business owner or just a regular employee, we all can be leaders as long as we do the best job that we have. So the whole idea is that, and the soup is actually, the leadership soup is actually an acronym. And the soup is the output of the leadership soup, meaning that when you apply this leadership philosophy and formula, you're going to achieve success, outstanding performance, unity, and productivity with your team. So it's S-O-U-P, which makes that soup.
Oh, all right. Very smart little background education on that there. Very good. Now, with the leadership soup, there's a recipe that has about, is it 6 ingredients?
Yes. So the ingredients of leadership soup are overall 13. So the 10 of them come from the leadership itself, meaning that listen is for L, being an example is E, taking meaningful actions is A, and then discovering the potential of others and ourselves and the business, and then the E is empowering others, and then R is rewarding and recognition, S is sharing with others, H is hoping for the best, I is inspiring people, and P is planning ahead. So when we put these ingredients together, let's say in a pot, and then we have to add water to make the soup, the water that binds things together is actually our vision. If we don't have any vision and take action, it's just it's a nightmare. And if we have just taking action without vision, it's a daydream, it's a fantasy. And then in order to boil the whole thing and make the soup, we need faith, we need trust by others. And overall, we need energy everywhere we go. And that's why I put lots of focus on the energy and passion. You really have to love what you do in order to become a leader in what you do. So all of these together will guarantee the soup.
Well, I love the subliminal message with leadership, and you have the acronym for it. That's amazing, and it can make a great soup as long as you don't have too many cooks in the kitchen. You don't want to spoil the broth, Kamran. But we said to our listeners before we went off to commercial break about a gift that we are offering to them. Let's talk a little bit about that so we can get a gift out to our viewers here on Remix TV.
Sure. So for those who are interested in the book, they can go to www.leadershipsoupbook.com, and from there they can order the book either through Amazon.com, Amazon.ca, or through myself, so that they can have a signed copy. For if you're interested in the gift package, I have 5 gifts in one package, meaning that one chapter of my book, the first chapter, which is overall view of the book. And then I have that video training that I said about how to achieve your dreams. It's about 15 to 20 minutes of video training. And then there is a webinar about how to grow your business through leadership soup philosophy. And there are a couple of other gifts that I don't recall right now.
That's okay.
So if you go to www.dreamachieversacademy.com/gift, then you can claim the gift there.
All right, and we will have that website link on our website at remixtv.com with the show here with Kamran. And Kamran, just one little thing before we head off here. It takes a little bit of time, but I started it a little bit last night on the Dream Achievers Academy website, or the leadership soupbook.com. I forget which website it was, but you can find out if you're a good leader. There's like a little survey that you can do, correct?
Exactly. So this is the latest thing that I've done, because my intention from the book was just to have this started, but now I'm thinking of a leadership makeover movement so that people can assess themselves in all these 13 areas that we talked about in the leadership soup, and then find out their scores, and then we map them on a chart, and then see which areas they are strong at, which areas you are not that strong, and then from there we can do a leadership makeover. So for those who want to take these free assessments, these are all free assessments, you can go to www.leadershipmakeover.com, and then there you can take all of the assessments, and you get your score and the result for each assessment. That takes about maybe a couple of minutes for each to complete. Then you get by email the results.
Well, I only had time to do one, and I passed it with flying colors so far, so hopefully the other ones when I do them, I can pass it with flying colors too.
Exactly. I saw yours definitely you have the passion, so let's see you for other components.
All right, awesome. Thank you very much, Kamran Akbarzadeh. Again, the websites that you need to know is leadershipsoupbook.com, leadershipmakeover.com, dreamachieversacademy.com, and for you to get that gift package that Kamran talked about is dreamachieversacademy.com/gift. You can follow Kamran also on Facebook, correct?
Yes, Facebook, just my name, Kamran Akbarzadeh. On Twitter, Leadership Soup, and also on LinkedIn.
All right, Kamran, I want to thank you very much for taking some time of telling us how we can be a good leader and how we can achieve our dreams here on Entertainment Extra. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Joe, and have a great day.
You too. Welcome back to Entertainment Extra with Joe Crawford on remixtv.com. I again want to thank Kamran Akbarzadeh for joining us here on the Entertainment Extra show to talk about dreams, achieving them, and how to be a good leader. And make sure you take advantage of that gift package that Kamran is letting us use. And we're going to have that link on our Remix TV website. Okay, and that link again is www.dreamachieversacademy.com/gift. All right, and that's only exclusive for all you viewers here on Remix TV. So, I was Facebooking and tweeting last night. I told you on Facebook I was going to talk about your comments about the commercials. So here I have some thoughts of the commercials, your favorite commercials that you liked. For example, from Carissa, I think the M&M commercial has been the most memorable commercial so far. Cracks me up. Thank you very much, Carissa, for writing that in. Also, I want to say Crystal Tryon, the car one with Ferris Bueller, laugh out loud, or the one with Betty White, but I did like seeing Uncle Jesse get punched or head-butted. Laugh out loud. Uncle Jesse from the Full House show, John Stamos. Then I want to know a little bit about your Super Bowl overall view. And Denise writes in, Bell Express sucks. Laugh out loud. That's my comment, because she couldn't get any of the American commercials. Jennifer Kelly writes here, I won $50 on the squares, and if the Giants would have kicked a field goal instead of touchdown, I would have got $200. So bummed. Hey, Jen, don't be bummed. $50 you won. I don't know how much you paid to get in. Maybe you paid $50 to get in, but you can win $500, though, if you view this and tell all your friends on RemixTV.com and invite them. You can win $500 or even $10,000. So don't be too bummed. And Michael Speck here wrote, I won $200 on my pool. Well, congratulations, Michael. Then the halftime show about Madonna. Jackie writes, the light show was good. Denise writes, thought it was good. I can only hope to look as good as Madonna at her age. Wow. Jennifer writes, I agree, Denise. It was a cool-looking show, but yeah, lip-syncing for sure, but they all do. She looks amazing for her age, though. I really was not looking forward to her singing at all, and I wasn't pleasantly surprised. I enjoyed it. Jennifer writes, best part was watching her almost trip on the stair and saving herself. Crystal writes, or that she almost fell down the bleachers, laugh out loud. Brian writes, better if she fell, be almost as funny as the Oops by Janet Jackson. And Jackie writes, I liked the light show. That light show was pretty cool, how they had the effects during the halftime show. I think that's what kept me more than Madonna singing. Anyways, everyone thought she was going to come out with those cones at the halftime. We have your word of the day. And today's Entertainment Extra word of the day is pied. Pied. No, not something that you ate during the Super Bowl. Pie. It's an adjective, and it means having patches of two or more colors as various birds and other animals, or wearing pied clothing. I've been pied in the face once, but that doesn't involve this. I want to thank Kamran again for joining us here at Entertainment Extra. I want to thank all of you for watching show number 5 here on Entertainment Extra with Joe Crawford on Remix TV. For Entertainment Extra, I'm Joe Crawford.